I'm happy to switch gears after the last couple of days of dealing with some mounds and mounds of snow. Hartford Stage has a new show coming out. It is The Cottage. It is supposedly, at least what our actors say, really funny. And that's why Mary Cavett and Jetta Juriansz. Practice that for like 10 minutes.
You landed the Z.
I got the Z in there. I was focused on it. Nice to have you both.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome. Take us through the Cottage in 25 words or less.
It's a fantastic farce. It is love, lies, and laughter. You have multiple affairs and love triangles happening. It takes place in the 1920s in England. So it's...
Which you think of love triangles and affairs in the 1920s. No, I don't know.
It happens all the time. But along the lines of like a Noel Coward play.
Sure.
So it's very lighthearted and playful in its examination of relationships and marriage dynamics.
I was going to say, I don't think I can get relationships in the 2020s right, let alone the 1920s.
Yes.
Tell us about the characters here.
Yes, so Mary plays Sylvia, who's kind of our way into the show. She's kind of our ingenue. And then I play Deirdre, who's kind of, I mean, everyone's a comedic character in this show, but I play kind of the idiot.
See, no, I could not say that, but if you're going to be self-deprecating, then go right ahead.
Idiot and proud, idiot and proud. But yeah, our characters over the course of the play get close, which is very, very nice, and yeah, very fun to play.
All right, so now that we've kind of laid down the groundwork that this is idiot rich and farceful, I don't think I've ever said that before on the air. What makes it so funny to you? I mean, do you, especially with your comedic chops, assuming you have them?
I do.
Okay, good.
She really, though.
I love
Amazing.
this. You see, this is how they get along really well. You're just telling about her being him, very complimentary. That's very nice.
There are so many surprises in this play. It's difficult to talk about without
giving away.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, things come out of places that you don't expect, like literal objects come out of places you don't expect. You see different characters sort of fall on their face in different ways. Expectations get turned on a dime.
Yes.
So you're never quite on settled ground.
Okay, well that's an interesting thing for the audience because it keeps them on their toes. Does that make getting this show harder, getting to play harder?
I mean, it's very physical, so it made definitely the rehearsal process very exciting because we never knew what the day would hold. But yeah, I think what Sandy Rustin, the author of this play, did such a great job with is setting up the expectations of what the audience would assume the scene would go in, and then flipping
and
it
then giving it a right turn.
Yeah,
Yes.
which makes the joke so much more rich and fulfilling. It just makes you so excited for what comes next. So yeah, and then also the characters have such a rich arc as well. So it's like it's not just like shallow laughter. There's still story
You're
there.
just not a little tittering in the audience. They're really letting out some guffaws.
Oh,
right?
yes.
All right, so both of you have been professional actors for a long time. I'm just going to put you on the spot. Is comedy hard?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will say, I think comedy, I'm primarily a dramatic actress, I would say. I've done an awful lot of Shakespeare, which lives in both worlds.
That's true.
But I think comedy is more difficult in the sense that you need a better sense of precision, of timing, of truth. Everything has to be grounded in truth as much as it does in a drama.
And especially when you're doing physical comedy as well, you have to hit marks. And did you study being a moron in theater school?
Yes.
Can I ask that question without HR getting involved?
I'm not sure. I've been waiting for that question my entire life. Yeah, comedy is, I'm a comedian, that's like what I do. And so I studied at UCB and the Groundlings. And so, yeah, I've been...
Upright Citizens Brigade, for those of you who are not in the group. Right.
That's right, yeah. So I've been waiting for a play like this my whole life. This is kind of like the dream scenario for me. And so this is my favorite type of production. And working with actors like these are like, it's so fulfilling. And everyone is so talented.
There you go.
Yeah.
I like that answer. That's good stuff. All right, put the information up on the screen if we have it. I believe we do. The Cottage is running through February 8th. Of course, tickets and information, we don't have the info. That's okay. We're going to put it up on our website, hartfordstage.org, which we will link you to via our website, fox61.com. I like, listen, admittedly, I didn't know a thing about the play until I did a little research, but the two of you are so robustly into this in terms of how, passionate you are about comedy, even if it's not your thing.
Oh, but it is.
Okay, it is,
How can it
man.
not be? I think laughter is incredibly important right
There
now.
you go. Oh, more than
So
ever.
we need it.
Yes.
It's good for your nervous system.
Okay. Yeah.
We all need it.
Yeah,
It's dark
warm
days
up
out there.
in the
so-
snow. Come on.
That's right. Mary Cavett and Jetta Juriansz.
That's right.
Jetta Juriansz, you heard it
I'm
here.
changing
She's
it.
amazing.
Only took me a few times. Good luck, break a leg.
Thank you
you so
so
All
much.
right, let's go back to the studio, guys. Take it away.